victory for your side today. What did you make of it?
I suppose what everybody else made of it. You know, we had a couple of chances. We didn't create as many chances as we could have done or should have done today. One mistake for the goal. You know, the goalkeeper thought it was offside. He can't go making decisions like that and not saving it. So he's disappointed with himself because that's really sort of cost us a game. I thought that I presume the game was pretty tight as far as the chances were concerned. At each end we had a few. I'm not sure they had loads, but you know, once they got their noses in front, that was their opportunity then to, you know, keep the game. And some teams keep the game by taking the time out the game, and obviously the goalkeepers, you know, if you timed how long he'd had the ball, it was probably about 15 minutes. So yeah, but you know, that's what they had to do, because obviously they're bottom of the league and haven't won a game yet. And I'm disappointed for us that it was us that they got their first 3 points against. But had to be someone. So what we got to do is keep going, and thank the fans that waited for the boys to come over, because we always clap them, and there was still a few had already gone off, a little bit frustrated maybe, but it was nice to see you know, the support is, you know, it's like a dog. It's not just for Christmas, it's like you support your team the whole season, and see how it pans out later on, because they have to trust me that I'll say all the things in the dressing room that they would have wanted, that they might have wanted to have said if they were in the dressing room.
Deserve a point from this one today?
I think so. We're waiting to see what, you know, you boys thought in the press box. But you know, when you don't get a result as managers, you know, it's difficult to say we deserve the point. You know, because actually you haven't got a point. You know, and you're only trying to smooth over what happened. I didn't feel we had enough players on their game here today. You know, we didn't create enough chances from probably the amount of ball that we had in their final third. We did create chances, but not as many as we should have done. Our corners were poor, well, first half especially, were poor quality. Some wide free kicks were poor quality. We livened that up in the second half, but we couldn't get on the end of them. So it was a team performance that wasn't up to our level.
You talk about the times in possession. Was it that final ball at times that maybe let you down as well? Plenty of crosses going in the box and set pieces, but nobody really there on the end of it.
Well, that's right. Well, yeah, sometimes you blame the cross or the pass or the people passing it, where they haven't found a striker or a midfield, you know, found the assist ball, if you like. And then sometimes you might have to blame the forwards for not being in the right positions and hiding a little bit for whatever reason. And as I said to the boys, we'll look at the video. I'll watch it on the bus, gives me a good chance, and before they get off the bus, I'll let them know who were the culprits more often, whether it was the, you know, as I say, the passer or the receiver.
Ben Whitfield and Robbie Cundy have not had a lot of football for you, but did okay today. They put a shift in for you.
Yeah, they did. Listen, you know, of course Ben's got to get a little bit fitter so he can do that more often. He was doing well wide, but we put him down the middle because instead of beating, you know, 5 men and then crossing it and nobody being there for some reason, whether he couldn't find a cross or the striker couldn't get on the end of the cross, so we put him down the middle so that if he beat 5 men, he was having a shot himself. And but they saw the last 10 minutes out or so, more than that even. You know, I thought they was wasting a bit of time from early, but I understand that as well, because this was a big game for them. They needed to get some points on the ball, so that's what they got it in the end.
And the treatment room's already quite full, and it's got even fuller now with Jake Andrews, and we understand Joe Lewis as well. It looked like Ben Whitfield took a whack before half time. Everybody else come through okay?
Well, I think so. A few broken hearts at the minute. You know, they're a bit disappointed because there's an opportunity to get another 3 points every time we get that chance to just step forward and step into them playoffs. We seemed not to be able to do it, so we'll have to look at that. Of course, I'd rather a bigger squad to choose from. Of course you would, and that creates the competition. But unfortunately, at the minute, we haven't been able to do that, and hopefully I'll have a few more to choose from next week. But when the lads get their opportunity, they've got to be able to take it. And in these circumstances, this was a great opportunity to take it. And I didn't think many of them did today.